super robots. I think I might know a thing or two about those. Hello, and welcome to PlebPla, where in this month we engage in many super robots. Today's adventure is the Kotobukiya SRDS non-scale action figure plastic model kit Sladgelmir, also known as the Sladgelmir, depending on your localization, from Kotobukiya. Now, it is very strange to try and find a date for Kotobukiya kits because, unlike Bandai, they don't list it on the manual, nor do they list it on the front of the box. Same location. However, I did my research, and this particular model comes from 2017, so not that old at all. However, it does reuse a few runners from the 2017 is this kit. And if I can untangle these, what we have are a few reused runners from 2009. These belong to the properly scaled Sladgelmir, also by Kotobukiya. But first, let us engage the manual. Now, curiously, I have always wondered, and I see this in several master grade manuals as well, why is there sometimes the one fold-out page in the middle of a booklet-style manual? I don't understand this technique. But here we have the Sladgelmir. The Sladgelmir, piloted by Super Robot Wars OG Wodon Emir. As is the nature of Kotobukiya kits, they are very sharp and pointy, but so highly detailed that you nary need a sticker. Not even those eyes. Not even these gems. So many gems. Over here we have some wiggle room for the shoulder piece that is up in there on its own ball joint. We're going to have to take these drill punches off. And the tradition begins already. I never understand how it is that no matter how careful and how cautious I am, I always drop pieces. I don't understand. It's frustrating, honestly. So, with that out of the way, we get a full rotation. It's the shoulder piece with the cat moves very awkward, very rude. With an elbow there, which does actually go both ways, should you dare. Rotation at both the bicep. Oh, no, I thought it most easily rotates at the bicep. Alright. And of course. And then the fist does not go all the way around because that punch hand gets in the way. But it is not a ball and socket. So we're going to set that fist aside. At this very large head, we have To the left, to the right. Chin just barely clears the shoulder pads. Not only do you get a healthy up and down, but you get more down and more up because of the way it's designed. Very nifty. At the waist, we get a full exorcist rotation, powerful, with premium butt flap. We get some flappy action up front as well. At the legs, you get kick upward, kick to the back, and a healthy knee bend right here. Leg out to side, no side skirts to obstruct that. And at the foot, you get side rotation. And unfortunately, you don't get a whole lot of toe bending there. Unless, no, I just pulled it out of place. You get a lot of front kick and a nice down point. So you really do get a chunky amount of articulation, which tends to be the case for Kotobukiya kits. Now, take a moment to recover these dropped pieces. Now, some of the construction does require a little tiny bit of glue here and there. Some of the gems, such as this one at the top, this one at the waist, and a couple of these smaller ones along the sides, did need a little bit of glue to snap them into place. Otherwise, the rest, the majority, just squeeze in there just right. As for what our large man comes with, he has many hands. Many hands. We have one completely open hand. A closed fist for both sides. Regular holding hands on both sides. Come on. Regular holding hands for both sides. And a slightly angled holding hand for one of his accessories. And over here, the backpack that fell off are the drill punches. It's, simply that. Or so the wiki has told me that they are drill punches. The whole backpack's not supposed to come off. Rather, they're supposed to pop off the backpack, unlike what happened earlier when stuff just falls off. Like that. No, that's okay. That can stay there for now. What we have is you'll need to slightly take this apart, and if I'm remembering correctly, you need to push. Nope. Hold on. Let me do that for you on screen. Once we take this apart, you get a very hard to find piece on the runner. I think it's piece 1A, and it looks like it's just a tab, but it's a very important tab. It is a pressure thing that you just slide into the hole in order to pop the top off of there. Because you also have an adapter. Plug that in. Squeeze that right back in place. And plug in your punch at whatever angle you so desire. With that, he also, and the reason why I've left that side piece off, is he has an alternate faceplate. So with both of these off, we can get in there and kind of squeeze his faceplate right out of there. There's a few more instructions, but you have a more tame faceplate. Come on, camera. and the very angry screaming, "I will destroy you and eat your soul" face break. Which, if I can get the angle of it right in there, you see this little tab right by my thumb. You'll plug your head into place up there. Bring your head back down to normal. And replace as I was trying to say before I noticed a piece that was missing. Let's take a look at this box. I'm going to zoom out and expose myself just a little bit. Oh, well, there he is. See this box? See how tall this box is? This is the Colossal Blade Type 3. Yep. This blade, in all dimensions, is larger than this box. This is the part of the model kit that is reused from the 2009 full scale, proper dimension, whatever, Sladgelmir. Over here in hand, sorry about that sniffle, the handle is taller, almost taller than the entire machine itself. And of course, to get it going, you can either take your hand apart, which is the complicated way, unnecessary. Let me put this hand back together, because apparently I forgot that you simply need to take this end piece off and slide that right into position. I'm going to stay zoomed out for the rest of this because of the sheer size of this blade. And replacing the drill hand, do note that I am going to put this on the wrong side. It is so large, so colossal, ha ha ha. And the fact that I've knocked the fingers off of it just by sliding it, good grief, what is my luck today? I am so sorry, folks. This is a terrible showing. As I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, this blade is very heavy. The kit cannot hold it up. Now it is constructed. How did I knock this off again? Goodness! It's because of the size of the blade, isn't it? It's because of the blade. You can prop it up like so. But overall, this thing is bloody massive. You're not going to get too many poses out of this thing. That freaking colossal blade. I keep saying things. I'm getting more and more frustrated. Just... Yep, there goes that piece again. So... give that up. Grab that hand that I just had. Put it in there. Because at least that hand is constructed in such a manner that it is infinitely less likely to lose its grip. Just find where the elbow bend is. Because of the round nature of the joints, it's hard to find where that bend is at without trying to break something. There we go. And so, now, the gimmick and it's something that is mentioned in the manual itself, is what it wants is for you to disassemble pieces of its shoulder. We're going to have to get right back into position. So let me reposition and resume. Back to normal. It wants you to take these first two outside pieces off, followed by this jewel here on the inside. There's a jewel right in here that wants removed, followed by this piece. And for nothing but the sake of, in-game accuracy, this shoulder piece, these shoulder pieces coming off are what form the crossguard of the blade here. You can see these are almost a perfect match. Similarly so. The design is similar that I'll throw the animation in there. The shoulder piece comes off, the handle extends, the blade rises up into the heavens, and Mr. Wodan is going to give you a bad day. So, despite all of my fumblings and flaws with the kit, ZEON's going to say, front row that boy. Again, despite all of my personal fumbling with the kit, it is a very solid, rather articulate and strong kit. The only problems that you're really going to have with it are the nature of Kotobukiya having very sharp, pointy bits, so you're going to want to be careful, as well as the sheer weight of the colossal blade does not easily be held by the one proprietary hand that is designed to hold the blade out at an angle more than perpendicular to the ground. I would recommend for some of these pieces putting a little bit of glue even on the gems that don't require it, because we saw that fell off. And anything else that I have wrong with it comes to personal handling and personal construction of the kit. However, even though this kit is only 3 years old, it is hard to come by. The Super Robot Wars kits are a sort of very, very limited commodity in production. Even the newest kit that came out in 2018 is sold out all over the internet. Alas, a shame. I would like to have that. Or two. Or a couple more. Kotobukiya makes some pretty hardy kits. Just after a while you get spoiled by the simplicity and the accessibility, blah blah blah, of Bandai. But, thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more giant robot antics. And as always, see you.